Yo, motherfuckers! In the style of Black Magic Craft, I will show you some cool magazines I just recently got, the last couple of weeks or so. One is this old school White Dwarf in German from March 2000. I was like, in March in 2000 I got 16. Funny. This one I showed already before, and that one I have since a longer time. Then I also got these old school Dragon magazines. Fucking love those. Some more. Fucking love these cover. It's from, what's his name? Let's see again. Daniel Horns. Daniel Horns cover. So sick. And more cool Dragon magazines, and also Pranke. That's a German film magazine for monster freaks. But I wanted to show, and I have some more. Not here, but I wanted to show you this one. It's the number 15 from February 2000. I was still 15 there. So funny. How old have you been there? February 2000. And yeah, I don't care really about Coincedence and GW, but I think this old school style, and 2000 is for me still old school. Super nice. And I bought this one, and I didn't remember it really. I remembered that one I had as a child, and I was as a child or as a teen, I was not super, or not at all into GW. I really started the tabletop hobby like in 2017 or something. So, but I was into D&D, and I bought this one because I love this cover, and I found it now on eBay. And yeah, I needed to have it. It's from War Master. I will go through that maybe another day when you want to. But I wanted to go to this one especially because I opened it and I was like, it looks so familiar. Do I really know that? And yes, I remembered. I know it. Also super cool. This old school Chaos Marine Warrior dude. Of course, some cool wartime stuff in here. Also here, I showed you these guys before on my channel. Wait, I have him here. Ta-da! There he is. Sick. So cool. And yeah, it's a German version, as you can see. Es steckt was im Busch. There was something in the bush. And that's a Coincedence. I love this old school artwork, of course. Classic. But yeah, I watched through that, and I remembered something like, looked so familiar. This old school painting so cool. And it was these pages. These pages describe how to build your own crazy alien jungle plants. And I fucking love that as a kid. Maybe I can make a little bit more light here. Yes, it's a little shiny in here, but I think you can see it now better. Yeah, and I remember I built some crazy plants back then out of aluminium foil and wire. And yeah, here's it described how you build it with modular paste, like green stuff or something. Here's even, it's interesting, even in 2000 I had already green stuff, as it's written here. Funny. Yeah, so I just thought like, how old school, how cool are these old jungle plants, crazy alien cactus. It's not a ball, as we all know, but still with the two picks. So cool. Yeah, and that was like, I remember that so good, that I had this magazine back then and was like, oh fuck, people build cool stuff. What is that for? I don't know these games. I just play boring D&D, just second edition. I don't have these cool miniatures. They are too expensive, blah blah blah, and I will never can paint like them. And how do they do that? And I built some plants and they look funny, I guess. Totally trash. And yeah, would be so cool if this younger Flo would see me now painting minis like that and building cool stuff, like right now this tank head stuff. I will go to the tank head book when I have it here as a completely flip through also, and then also without my rambling, I guess. Like, I will be quiet then again. More time. Beautiful. Yeah, it's so cool. I had this one also as a gift. This possessed, but I completely kit bashed stuff out of him. And this dude I had also, and I kit bashed him for my Fortunate Doom warband. Here, this one is my warrior priest, and this one I have also here. Wait, so cool. And in the other video you can see how I cleaned them up. There he is. So cool. So good memories. And I saw another possessed here. No, that's the same. Is it in this one? I don't know. So I saw another one, maybe also another possessed I have. And I kit bashed for Almond-Tide here. Yes, there he is. This dude. See him? Yeah. This one I have also, and I kit bashed with bits from him. Also some other creatures for Almond-Tide. Was it? Yes. Never played Almond-Tide yet. You need to. That's so beautiful. These old school images, these old school pictures of people playing, or GW dudes playing more time, or making cool pictures with more time minis at least. So sick. So cool to see. And of course all this beautiful artwork. Oh my god. It's so fucking nice. These old drawings from the More Time rule book. So fucking sweet. So cool. Yeah, and I never played it then, so I have not this nostalgic feeling of, yeah, I played it back then, but I still it's not nostalgic feeling because I had it in my hand when I was 15. And now I have it again. And it's so cool to see and to smell and to read. And that's also super funny because it's in German. I remember these pictures so much. And I think it was on another page. Yeah, these pictures. I remember that I back then read a lot of Dwarf books. The Dark Elf, Forgotten Realms books. And I was like, is that Tritz du Urden? Who is that? I couldn't understand. Who's Mormakar? What the fuck? That's not D&D. Who is that? Couldn't get it back then. I was confused that there were more words than just D&D and maybe Lord of the Rings. And 2000. Did the Lord of the Rings start? No, it was 2001 that the first movie came out, right? I think so. Yeah. Crazy story here. Don't remember, but I remember then that I read it and I couldn't get it really. The old Tyranids, also so unique. So sick. Here's like a merchant list, like shops who sell hobby stuff, GW stuff. So cool. Yeah. Yeah. What a beautiful time. What beautiful art. I mean, it's at least, I don't know, sometimes was better than now, maybe. Don't talk about that yet. And I remember this troll. I don't know if that was a special German thing, but I remember that I had one troll leaning over one of the boxes. His hand was like a claw over the box, and I cutted him out as a cutout and used him as a stand for some other paintings. I know that I was like that when I was 15 also. Still a hobbyist, or already a hobbyist, but different. Never thought that I would paint miniatures and would become pretty decent in it. So nice. So cool to see. Yo, let me know if you want more of these crazy shit, and also if you want some stuff like that also. What is that? A tank? No, it's a transformer from the G1, Generation 1. Duke, forgot his name. But he's cool, and I learned from Ben that he had these. Wait. Can I make it on this old magazine? People will hate me now. But here it's like this sparkling here. I don't know if you have seen it now. Yeah, so cool. If you want to see more of that, let me know. Generation 1 Transformers. So cool. Okay, dudes. Bush. Goodbye, sleep well, and see you soon.